You thought love would protect you. You thought because you chose each other, because you fought for each other, because you married with feelings in your heart, the marriage would automatically stay soft. But then reality hits. Bills, responsibilities, in-laws, different habits, different expectations, the way he speaks when he's angry, the way you respond when you're hurt. And suddenly you find yourself thinking a thought you never wanted to think. Did I make a mistake? My dear sisters, if you're feeling love marriage regret, don't panic and don't make a rushed decision in a painful moment. Because sometimes you're not regretting the person, you're regretting the shock of reality. You're grieving the fantasy you built in your mind. And if we don't handle this wisely, Shaitan turns normal adjustment into permanent destruction. Before we continue, write one word in the comments: regret, confused, disappointed, lonely, or overwhelmed. And if you want support, comment, I love Allah. Everyone else, leave kind words for the sisters who are hurting. Together we stand now. Let me explain something important. Many love marriages fail not because there was no love. They fail because love alone is not a system. Love is a seed. But a seed needs water, sunlight, protection, patience, and time. After marriage, the seed is tested by daily life. If the daily life becomes harsh, the seed begins to dry. The first thing you must do when reality hits is stop comparing your marriage to the highlight reels you see online. People show vacations, gifts, smiles. They don't show arguments, cold nights, financial stress, mood swings, and misunderstandings. So when you compare your real marriage to someone else's edited life, you will always feel unlucky. That comparison will poison your heart, even if your marriage still has hope. And here's the hook. Once comparison stops, you can finally identify what the real problem is. Because regret is usually a cover for one specific pain. Ask yourself honestly, what exactly changed after marriage? Is it his tone? Is it lack of attention? Is it controlling behavior? Is it financial irresponsibility? Is it interference from family? Is it lack of intimacy? Is it harsh words? Or is it simply that you expected romance daily, but he shows love in a different way? Because the solution depends on the real problem. A marriage cannot be fixed with vague sadness. It's fixed by naming the real wound. Now, in real homes, one of the biggest shocks after love marriage is not the husband or the wife, it's the families. Before marriage, you two were in your own bubble. After marriage, suddenly there are opinions, pressure, expectations, and sometimes jealousy. You feel like you married a person, but you entered the whole environment. If this is the issue, understand this: peace comes when the couple becomes a team. If your husband doesn't protect the marriage from constant interference, you will feel regret, even if he is good. Because a woman cannot relax in a home where she feels watched and judged every day. Another shock that hits many sisters is the tone of conflict. Before marriage, disagreements were sweet. After marriage, conflict becomes sharp. Words are thrown. Silence is used as punishment. And you find yourself thinking, he was never like this before. My sister, many people behave their best before marriage. After marriage, their real emotional habits show. This doesn't mean there is no hope, but it does mean you need a new skill: conflict without destruction. If he shouts, you don't match it. You say calmly, I want to talk, but not like this. Then you pause. You return when calm. If you keep fighting in the heat, love will not survive, even if you married for love. Now let's talk about another painful reality: effort after marriage. Some husbands chase before marriage and relax after marriage. Some wives give everything after marriage and then feel taken for granted. This creates a deep bitterness because you start thinking, I gave up so much and I'm not valued. My sister, don't suffer in silence until you explode. Have one calm, honest conversation. I miss us. I miss how you treated me. I need effort, not just responsibility. Don't speak like an enemy. Speak like someone trying to save a home. And this is where a lot of love marriages struggle. Communication becomes emotional and messy. The wife speaks from pain. The husband hears accusation. The husband withdraws. The wife chases. The wife chases. The husband becomes colder. Then she says, I regret this. But regret is not always the truth. It is the scream of an unmet need. So here is a real life approach you can try when reality hits. For 2 weeks, stop fixing everything. Pick one issue only. One. If the issue is time, agree on daily 10 minutes with no phones. If the issue is harsh tone, agree that shouting ends the conversation immediately. If the issue is in-laws, agree that private matters stay private and decisions are made as a couple. Small, consistent habits revive love more than big emotional speeches. Now, I must be honest, sometimes regret comes because you ignored red flags before marriage. Maybe you thought love will change him. Maybe you thought after marriage he will become softer. Maybe you thought his anger was cute jealousy. My sister, love doesn't remove character problems. It reveals them. If the regret is because you are facing disrespect, emotional abuse, threats, or repeated betrayal, then don't romanticize patience. Your dignity matters. Your safety matters. A marriage is not meant to crush you. And this is the part many sisters need to hear with love. Not every marriage is saved by trying harder. A marriage is saved when both people try. If only you are trying, you will burn out. If you're the only one apologizing, the only one adjusting, the only one begging for peace, eventually your heart will go numb. So watch for one thing. Is he willing to change even a little? Is he willing to listen? Is he willing to stop what hurts you? Because willingness is the doorway to hope. Now, if you are in that phase where your heart keeps replaying, if I had chosen someone else, listen carefully. That thought will not heal you. It will only torture you. You can't go back in time. But you can go forward with wisdom. Either you rebuild with boundaries and effort, or you step away with dignity if the marriage is harming you. But staying stuck in what if will destroy your mental peace. So what do you do when reality hits after love marriage? You do 3 things. You stop comparing. You name the real wound. You create small daily habits that rebuild connection while keeping firm boundaries against disrespect. And you give it a short, structured time to see change, not endless waiting. Not endless suffering. My dear sister, love, marriage, regret doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It means you're human. But don't let regret speak louder than wisdom. Take a breath, calm your heart, and decide with dignity. Now comment one word: regret, confused, disappointed, lonely, or overwhelmed. And if you want support, comment I love Allah. Everyone else, please leave kind thoughts for sisters who are hurting. Together we stand. May Allah place peace in your heart, guide your marriage to what is best, and open a path that brings you dignity and calm. Ameen.